Hi, this is Lady Lex UK and this is the single prop challenge. Now, normally at this point I would be showing you the prop for the week before I show you the results of last week. But as this was the final one, there is no prop challenge for this week. Instead, I'm going to set you another challenge at the end of this video. So let's see what you all made out of last week's challenge, which was this prop, the Desert Fern. So here's our first entry, and this is from Rapture. He's used the Desert Fern to not only make some really good Christmas trees, some pine trees here, but he's also used it to make his icy mountain out of the Desert Fern, I think. If you look carefully, you can see that is the Desert Fern but made white. And that looks really effective actually as an ice glacier come mountain. You've even got northern lights and all sorts of things going on there. I think that's really effective. Legendary Hero X has created this bird creature monster from the Desert Fern. You can see that they've used lots of them all over the body and the wings and eyes and everything. That's a well creepy looking thing. That it's got lots of wings. That's the Ferny bird from Legendary Hero. From I'm Very Hungry, we have a swamp plant. He's coloured it in various different ways and laid them out and made sort of a lily pad type swamp plant. That's quite effective actually. Something simple, and just because a thing is a plant doesn't mean you can't make it look completely different by colouring it and changing sizes and adding lots and lots of them together. So there you go. So those are the entries for Desert Fern from the Project Spark Team Club. So let's have a look and see what I made. So here are the things that I made with the Desert Fern. Funnily enough, I made a tree very similar to Rapture's. There it is there. I think it makes a very good fern, the fir tree, pine tree, the Desert Fern. I've also made a peacock here with a plume on his head and eyeballs in his display there. This is a Triceratops that I made actually quite a long time ago in the dim and distant past when I did Project Spark, and this is part of a game called Evolution Earth, where you start off as an amoeba and you end up at the end of the game playing as a Triceratops. And this is one of the Triceratops that I used, and I used a Desert Fern there for his head piece. I think that looks rather good. It looks like a Triceratops. And it makes the most amazing noise. Here is a troll that I have decorated with some Desert Ferns, and I think that looks really good. Coloured in green, it gives him more of a sort of leafy look, I guess, more of a nature. Looks like he could camouflage well in into a bush or something. And I've also given him some sort of talons for feet, some claws, by making a white Desert Fern there to make claws for the feet. I think that looks quite good. This is well, this was an experiment. It makes sort of a spiky body. I don't think I've made a very good face for him. He's a bit of a weird looking thing really. I've put him inside a rabbit and turned the brain off so he doesn't move around, but he could move around. I could put a brain in him and he could walk about, but I'm not overly keen on that. But there you go. Sometimes things work, sometimes they don't. But you might make a better job of it with that idea anyway. And over here I have a Las Vegas showgirl, or a Mardi Gras outfit. She's wearing feathers. Welcome to the Mardi Gras. She's wearing feathers and Desert Ferns as an outfit, and I think that looks quite good as a headdress and as a skirt. Yes, it's all time for Mardi Gras. Carnival time. Right, so there was the Desert Fern. So I hope you enjoyed the single prop challenges. There won't be any more this year. I'm going to be doing something different with next year with the challenges, and I'm starting it off this December with the challenge to make a Christmas village. So if you're interested in that, I'm going to be releasing a video with my Christmas village that I've built, and hopefully it'll give you some inspiration, some ideas to make your own Christmas village. As normal, just put your entries in on the Project Spark Teen Club, or you can make a video and send me a link here at YouTube in the comments, or send me a private message on Twitter at LadyLexUK. That's right. There is no deadline for next week. There's no prop for next week. You've got all of December to make your Christmas village. And I look forward to seeing the results. And I will be putting up a video in January for showing off any and all entries. And you don't have to stick with a traditional Christmas village. I mean, you could make it so that it's copies your own village, maybe, or a Christmas town. It doesn't have to be a village. You could go with a model, like a traditional Christmas model. You can go with a Christmas nativity theme, perhaps, or possibly be a bit more adventurous. Maybe it's Christmas on the moon. Whichever you want to do, it's entirely up to you. Just make a Christmas village themed scene, and hopefully my Christmas village will give you some ideas about the sort of thing that you could do. Right, so I hope you're looking forward to that video. I'm looking forward to sending it to you, and thanks for watching, and keep sparking.